Can we talk about bananas? Because my whole life living in the UK, I just thought a banana was a banana. That was it, like an orange is an orange. But you see, I always knew there were loads of different types of oranges. But you never really think about bananas in the same way. When I came here, I realised that bananas come in all shapes and sizes. Now, I'm going to show you two varieties that you probably have no clue about. We've all heard of plantain. Now, plantain are cooking bananas. They are really firm and they hold their shape when you cook them. If they were incredibly ripe, you could probably eat them, but they might give you a little bit of a stomachache. These are what we call Macaboo bananas, and they are the midpoint between a banana that you know and a plantain. That means they hold their shape, but you can also eat them, and they are incredibly sweet when ripe. It's another type of banana. Wow. So, what I have here is what they call a fig banana. Fig here is what they call a banana, and a banan is a banana. So they've basically called it a banana. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and open this carefully because I've never seen the inside. Now this is incredibly ripe, so I'm guessing it's going to be very, very sweet. Look how thin that skin is. Look how thin that is. That's quite firm. I've cut it in half so you can see. Look, there's actual seeds inside. Can you see? Seeds. There's actual seeds. Here we go. It's very smooth. You know how when you get a ripe banana, it goes a bit floury. This is really smooth and it really feels like a fruit, like a peach. That sort of texture. It's not mushy like a banana. It really feels juicy like a peach. Now you see, I'm used to local bananas, so I'm used to my bananas tasting fruitier than they tasted in England. When you get to know the local bananas, you get used to them being very, very fruity. I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, look, you can even tell by the texture that it's not floury. Can you see that with the way the light, how it's really smooth? It's really like a peach. Yum.